Okay. We're still at pre-market. It's about to be 9 a.m. But we are having good movement on the pre-market. So we ended up back in the range. We went above, below, and we ended up back in yesterday's opening range. Just because we followed that price a lot. Yeah, so this is the pre-market opening range, and this should be what? Crappy blue. I am tempted to go in on a retracement just because we missed a lot of. I mean, I think I still came out on top that day, where I lost that. I can't remember. It was either the day before yesterday or the day before that, or the trading day before that, which was also in the wee. I don't remember what day it was, but there was a day where there was a lot of movement pre-market, and it left the rest of the day a little bit less predictable. It moved less because it had moved a lot, if that makes sense. So if we have a real retest, we already kind of had a retest within the 5 minutes. If we have a real retest, I'll think about buying in. The 15-minute supply is holding up there. This supply is done with. This one is pretty much done with as well. What did I mark this red for? That was the high, I think. Yeah, it was the high that we struggled with yesterday. New candle just started. Let's see. If it does, I mean, we're half an hour away from creating the range anyway. And look, oh, you see? 21K now. What is that? How does that? So from 8 to 9, we're 20, 81, 82K. Obviously, all this time, not gonna be before. Okay. 3 obviously had a lot more. It's generally a lot more. This isn't like, that's not normal. 8 to 9, right? Yeah. It's double. Not double, but it's significantly larger than the regular 8 to 9. Oh, no, it's not. I think that was the day. I think it was Wednesday. It was, in fact, Wednesday. It was a false breakout because of that. I think I might have turned a winner into a loser that day. But yeah, I remember. I didn't, because of the erratic movement in pre-market, I decided not to. There was a big slump pre-market, so I decided not to get in with the breakout. And it proved to work out, but then I think I messed it up. I don't know if it was a win or not. Anyway, who cares? Let me. Yeah, just thought I'd get the analysis on there. This 15-minute supply is what we're fighting now. It doesn't start here, so we've tested it before and come back down. These are still effective. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna inform me taking a short, obviously. So it's effective in that I'm hoping for the breakout. And then this zone, this 1 hour supply zone, is is going to be our next real issue. This daily supply has been violated Plenty. Ugh, something in my eye. If you can show me, 5 minutes is not gonna work. Yeah, this daily supply zone, we should be done with it soon enough. I think this high is what we're fighting. Yeah, and this is the day, I think. 27, 20. Yeah, that's gonna be the day. This. We found a 15-minute in there, and that's about it. And look, it ends at that local high. So maybe we'll have another issue up here, but this is gonna be the real issue. The 1 hour. It's a good, strong supply zone. Textbook drop-based drop. And that is it for now. When something happens. Okay, so we just broke out, but oh no, we didn't. I was about to say, yeah, but this high is giving me pause. I don't wanna mess with it until we've cleared it. I could buy now, but we're right above it. If we can break this high, even mid candle, I might jump in. Let's just get MT4 open as well. 5. Do. 15. Where was it? This is it. Yeah. We're fine. Yeah, I think I should go in. We broke past it a little bit, broke past it a lot more. We might come and retest, but that's okay. So below this low, let's just do a couple points below that low as well, just to be safe. 136. And the target is, it should just be there. Should just be there, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna follow anyway. We're gonna trail anyway. That's big. Yeah, it's a big stop loss, isn't it? 136. What? One contract is 300. Yeah, that makes sense. For 150. We do 4 contracts. Maybe now we should wait for the retest. Now I'm pretty convinced we've made a higher high. That could have just been, we might just be getting pulled back down, you know. That was pre-market. This is the range. Yeah, we're getting pulled back down. Wait. Just barely made a new high. I'm actually very confident that it's gonna be a bullish trend off of this breakout. Yeah, strong jobs data too. The news is good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. We got rejected off this by just a couple of points, it looks like. 14 points. Okay, I need to zoom in a bit more. 14 points. And this breakout is 30 points. Yeah, this I like. little breakout here, double the breakout that way. We retest within the 5 minutes, and then we close above at least this. There we go. Yeah, give me it. That's where I measured it from. So if we close anywhere above this, I'll be comfortable to go in, I think. Yeah, I'm okay here. 45 seconds. Please don't fly off without me. Okay, it could even be here, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Yeah, I think we can go in. Going at about 5 seconds left. Let it come down a bit. Uh-oh, it went up. Let it come down a bit. Let it create the wick. Oh shit. I'm waiting too long. I think that's it. I didn't even look at that number. That could have been bad. I'm not allowed to risk more than 1,200 on a daily basis, according to the rules. Cancel this bracket. Go into personal account. Just buy market, and then we can find it. Why is it in December? What's going on? Now we're here, yeah. You go down just there, same place. Yeah, I like it. It's the structures in our the structure's very much in our favor. We just got the influx of volume. Of course, with the start of the market, we're gonna have the big 10 o'clock is the biggest hour, right? Some big moves soon. This is kind of giving me pause as well. The pre-market was a big move. I don't want this to come back down too quickly, Like a few hundred, even this. Once I'm funded, this is fantastic. You take this little scalp. It's more than their rules is 5. The rules is 5 points, so easy. 20 points, easy. This is looking healthy, strong. Good little wick underneath it. Halfway through formation, and this could be a nice big one. And I love this momentum. Here we're really gonna start looking, but around here I think we're gonna hit 350, right? Yeah, we'll hit 350 around here, and we'll start trailing. My strategy is still sort of under formation. I've solidified a few parts of it over the last few days, for sure. But it's a or breakout strategy informed by supply and demand, as Skoropinski sees it, with dynamic money management. Of course, I have to stick within the rules of the challenge and the funding when that happens. So I'm doing that with my personal account as well. just to stay consistent. I don't want to jump around and do different things on these two different accounts. Just follow the process. What is left to do? It's just the exit is pretty much standardized as well now. I still have to backtest this weekend. I'll do proper backtest. I'm done backtesting on the actual strategy, on the orb breakouts, but I'm yet to incorporate my money management strategy. Now, Mike Trades Daily talks about it well. I kind of took it from him as well, the money management. But it's just based, for me, it's I'm trying to standardize it. I don't want it to, he does it with his intuition, he's been trading 10 years or whatever, and it's working very well for him. So I just don't think that's the optimal approach. I want to standardize, so I want to have the difference with my trailing stop losses, that once we hit my target, even if we touch it mid candle, like, for a minute or 5 seconds, whatever, if price touches my minimum target, which is $350 of profit, obviously the points will change according to my position size, but the moment it touches that, maybe it should be about the points on the chart as opposed to my position size. Oh no, this might be a reversal. This is big. This might be a reversal day. That was a lot of pressure from here. If we close looking something like that, it still kind of looks bearish, but these two candles give me some confidence that we'll keep moving up. And look, it's looking like a healthy move up. Let's consolidate here. Let's pick up some demand here, and then we go. Oh no, and then we go up. Come on. What was I talking about? So I just want to standardize. So 350 is my profit target. So I'm doing essentially a static. I'm not counting on finding big moves. It's essentially a static profit target. It is a dollar amount, $350. But instead of actually setting the profit target, which I may if I have other things to do, or if I have to go somewhere, if I'm not looking at the chart, I will do that. And this is where the testing needs to come in, because that might be the thing that makes it much more of a winning strategy. I might be messing it up with the trading stops, but I don't see how that would be the case. Because once we hit the 350, I want to do a trailing stop about 30% of that candle. So if it's a huge candle, it will be consequential. It will definitely cause me to have smaller wins as opposed to a profit target, a static take profit. But I'm hoping not only will it balance out, but I'm hoping it'll go in the other direction. I'll have even bigger wins because I'm leaving that opportunity open for it to run and be a bigger trade. And yesterday that seemed to work out. I know I'm gonna see plenty of cases on both ends, which is why that backtesting becomes so much more important. Should I do the dynamic management? And for me to backtest that efficiently and not have to use the replay function for how many days could I possibly do that for manually, and how accurately will I be able to tabulate those results? I need it to be standard enough, like the 30% of the range of the candle that hit my target, and then just stay below it throughout. and then 30% of the range of the next one when we've hit, let's say, at least 15 points of movement. Otherwise, we can be at 50% and just take that hit when it comes back down. Yeah, so I need it to be standard enough that I can put it into Pine Editor and see the comparison of me just taking 350 every time, having the stop loss on the other side. The risk reward might not be good every time, like this one. You know, if 350 is going to be about here, it'll be about here, I think, somewhere. And, you know, then this is like 0.5 risk to reward ratio with a static take profit. So yeah, those are the questions. We need to standardize completely, which I think I have. I just need to... A 30% trail works until the next candle. I just don't know whether I stay 50% of that range of that candle as this candle forms until it becomes at least X points long, you know, and then I can start trailing that. X points long in my direction. So if it moves up another 10 points, then I can put it at 3 points from that level, you know. Or are we going to, yeah, and is that going to work, and how many times is that going to lead to me catching big moves and following those big moves and really maximizing, getting a few trades of a few grand here and there, while giving up, you know, $50 to $80 for all the normal wins, all the regular wins. Instead of it being $350, it'll be $270, $290, $300 hopefully, but, you know, it'll be between $250 to $300 or $200 to $300 instead of that $350 profit target, which was hit, which, you know. So yeah, we need to figure out what would be more optimal. Maybe that money management will make me lose money. Maybe those breakouts won't happen enough, and when they do, they dip down too far for my conception to work. So I will then fine tune that, you know. Maybe I need to trail by lower, or maybe I need to hit 400 or 500 before I think about trailing. Yeah. So yeah, there's all these questions. I'm trying to learn. I watched a couple of videos on the built-in Pine, the Pine script and how to use it. I think you can use these LLMs to help, but I really need to understand it properly to make sure that whatever code the LLM is giving me is actually correct. This is too important to, you know, to just leave up to Copilot or ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever. That's not good. This high is now becoming trouble. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, we made another high. I went past the 350 mark. I should be, let me do it from the bottom. I should be, if that's 26, then 8-ish, 9-ish, yeah. I should have been out of the trade around here. Yeah, if I followed the 30% thing, 27 to 9 exactly, let's go to 9 exactly, I should be out there. But after this, I mean, I've got to go by the charts, right? The technical analysis has to be king. So, yeah, since we broke that high and then we've been consolidating here, we broke this high just now. just now, so there must be some more moves to come, right? Or this might be the top and we might go back down. I'm regretting not following. If we go up there, I'll get right behind it with my stop loss. I hope we're on the right, yeah. Looking good, looking good, looking good. If we break this, we'll definitely hit that. I mean, not definitely, but that's what I think. So that would have been, it's about there, right? It would have been 250. If it hits that, it's 250. It actually works out pretty well if it hits that. We get the 350 on one day, 250 on the next day. We still made the 20% of target. So let's see, we got 3 minutes. Oh, that's not good. This might be a little retracement before we go back up. We are going up, I'm pretty sure. I am. There's been no real move today. Possibly because of the momentum being eaten up, that energy being eaten up pre-market. So how big was this move? Until 9:30, the 200-point move. That is definitely significant. I wish I did this before those candles. We had a 207-point move before the market. And once we started, we had another. From low to high, what's the range of the market so far? $176. That would make sense in a normal structure that, the next move up is a little bit less and a little bit less. We see some rounding out. There's so much more volume from this point on that I would expect some more. When that juice goes early market, it seems like it goes 2 days in a row now. It's been less than ideal after those conditions. 2 days in a row, we've had a weak. So that one we had a very weak breakout, a fake out, and we went in the other direction, the other way around, down and then up. Today we've had an extremely weak breakout. Probably because of this, right? Past the top of that range. So we hardly really moved. So from the top of the range, we haven't made much at all. 52 points, So I'm going to start taking this into account. If there's a move back there, if there's a move pre-market, then I might just have a set profit target. That 350 was hit today, so maybe. It's not. I'm not forced to make a decision right now. We're still moving. This was still a higher low within this micro. Let's go 1 minute. Yeah, that's not really a low. This is a higher low. We could go from here. I don't know, it's looking less and less likely now that we're getting close to noon. It's looking less and less likely that we'll get a big move. So if we get around 350 again, I will be very close. I should just followed my strategy, man. I don't know why. So now that I've explained the other case, now that I've made the other case, it makes sense that I definitely should have followed my strategy. the 30% of that of the live candle trail. That's like proprietary genius. I think that would have worked for me in this case. And then if we come down and retest this shit, then I can think about coming back in. But this is not. Yeah. It makes sense here, but if there is going to be a big move today, then I should stick around. I shouldn't have trailed. Because this is, we had the breakout and then we've just been consolidating in this range. Like a 69 point giggity. 69 point range after coming out. Which is just okay. So that 270 move, I think I'm right about that. It took most of the juice away. We will creep back up though. I'm being impatient. I could be in this trade all day. It's no big deal. Why not? It's still a valid idea. We had the upward break. We could stick around. Yeah, when something happens. Okay, we made it back. It does seem like the volume's dropping off, so I'm not very confident in this move. So this is gonna be a very good idea, I think. Just under it for now. Let's make it bigger and actually do it. Look, we made another high, you know. But in actuality, this is about 1/3, right? No, this is about 1/3. Yeah, and we're done. We're done. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay being done with that much profit. So about 5 points. Yeah, just about 5 points exactly. Well done. That's it. And we're gonna stay here until it's either gonna close now or we're gonna blast off into space. We've got 2 minutes to wait until the end of this. If this range moves up a bit, we'll move it up a bit. But otherwise, we stick it out here for the time being. And I'm not sure. Say if we end. Yeah, there you go. Say if we end here. I have a. Say if we this candle closed up here. Then I need a rule for what to do while the other one's forming. If it's too small, it doesn't really make sense putting it right there. So maybe I'll just move this up to 50% of that and just wait. Maybe not. Maybe 50% of the candle body, because it'll still be, I think, still about 35% or something would still be better. Just because of the body, though, right? No, just because the retracement can be that golden pocket. So it came back down and it's now going back up. So yeah, it's not always going to work out the best. We might blast off now. Let's see, are we going to look, what happened to the drawings? What happened to everything? What? Okay. So apparently I pressed something that hid all of the drawings. Very strange. And did there. So this might be a continuation, which will hurt my feelings. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, nothing. Maybe a 1 minute demand zone in here. There you go. This is a 1 minute demand zone. See, I want to keep trading. It's a win. I'm 20% to my profit target now, but I want more. This is looking good. One minute D is a bit pathetic, right? I don't know. This is the retracement, or it's about halfway. No, it's not halfway. This whole thing, these are some real moves. Yeah, it works. It works. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so dumb. Let's just be under that. If it breaks, it breaks. It breaks. That's it. No. That's 1% on this account. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. 1% win. Great. Let's come back into my demand zone and see if that means anything. Now that's a big 5 minute candle. I've got to understand Skoropinski's like entries more. I think he's about to do, or he's already started a video on like lower time frames, because he does like weeks and stuff. So it's, you know, he can wait for that. He can see it close, and then it's gonna take a week for this next candle to form. So he can really wait for that. Now this looks good. If this closes here, I will take this trade. I will take this trade, but not based on the 1 minute. We're gonna have to be all the way down there. We're gonna have to be all the way down here. So it might hit this and then go up. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust. I've never used it. You know, the fundamentals not in the way, not in terms of fundamental analysis, but fundamentally this technical analysis of a demand zone should work. It's just much less significant. It's 5 times less significant than a 5 minute one, right? So now it's not looking. Now it's not looking like a rejection candle, is it? There's 20 seconds left. I know it rejected off of the area with that, but it needs more momentum to push up further to actually look like a rejection candle. And now look, it bounced off, and now it's retested, and now it's going back up. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine in there. I'm not taking this. It's comfy in there. I'm not taking it. You better come and retest my the breakout for me to consider it. Even then, it doesn't. If you zoom out, it doesn't look good. The momentum is slowed considerably from pre-market, and momentum slowed considerably, and we are struggling. We're making higher highs still, but we're making higher highs that are closer and closer. So like, if that's like 20 something or 30 something, this is 14, and then that's even closer. That's even 4. So yeah, momentum's clearly slowing down. The slope is rounding out, and it looks like we're bouncing off it actually, but how much further will it go is the question. How much further can it go with this kind of volume and buying pressure? No wick within this 5 minutes. It could come back down there. It could close down here somewhere. I don't love it. It's alright. Good little win. How much was the win actually? About 300, I think. Chasing that big like 1 or 2 day passing the challenge is not. Now I'm tempted. I know I'll find a lot more setups and be able to make a lot more money if I start trading in 1 minute. This is all movement, you know. And if it's based on this structure, I'll be based on these structures. I guess it could be worth more money in that way, that if I'm basing it on this low, for example, my stop loss on this low, for example, then that move 75 points could be, I could put 20 contracts on that and get and pass the challenge in that one trade. I think I might buy a second challenge. Keep going with this. I'm fairly confident now. I think I will pass this. I've just got to be careful of over trading. I just don't know. I just don't have enough experience here where I can make this decision just by looking into my head. Should I be going crazy? It's a challenge account. Do I want to pass the challenge as soon as possible so I can start making money? I'm still making little bits of money here on this personal account. Or do I want to play it like I would play it to actually cash out? Look at that. We made a new high. My theory looks correct. The 1 minute demand was respected, but I would still have to wait for this, right? This closed inside the zone. I can't buy based on that. And this one went up, create a new high, and now it's coming back down. And now can I justify buying in this demand zone that has been violated? I don't think so. I don't know. I want to trade. I'll be back when something happens. That could happen. Now I'm really torn, man. If I trusted this 1 minute demand zone, maybe here I would have bought. There I would have bought, to be fair. There I would have bought. Because we rejected off it and it engulfs this one. Now look. This is FOMO face. I want in. I want it to come back down. Now I'm gonna do this 1 minute demand. I can't just buy there. That would be silly. Look at it going back up. That would be silly. We needed it to come back down. This is a demand zone. I want to make it a demand zone. That's a demand zone that's been touched. This is a not fresh 1 minute demand. That's a gamble, man. You make a case. We had some big momentum to the upside suddenly, and then the sellers pushed it down, yeah. And then with half of that, with 5K, we made it all the way close to the top, and then at 6K, we made it to the top and got pushed down again. This has become the new level. We're now fighting this 1 hour demand zone. Supply zone. Actually, if this closes here, this becomes a 15 minute. This becomes a good 15 minute demand zone. We got 9 minutes for that to take place. And now we're 30% into that. Just not patient enough. If I stayed with my trade, I would have been like 1,500 up right now. Just stay patient, you know. One to two risk to reward is kind of a fallacy as well. Just like arbitrarily putting up 1 to 2 doesn't make much sense to me. But if I'm waiting for that breakout, I'm waiting for that breakout, you know. Oh, I didn't even 15 minute D. Now 15 minute D is a lot more respectable than 1 minute D. You can do better. You definitely have better, but 15-minute D is solid. This needs to stop up here like this, and then we need the retests. I can't justify getting into this here after this big move, you know. It just doesn't work. The 5-minute comes back down and touches this level, goes back up, and not this 5-minute, and not this 5-minute. This one needs to stay up here somewhere. If this comes all the way down, this 15-minute D doesn't exist. That's a mic. Wasn't gonna work, but yeah, that 15-minute D is gonna transform. Now that looks suspiciously like a demand zone as well. 30-minute. There we go. That's one. That's already one, isn't it? This is definitely one. This one also kind of hinges on that, but this is definitely a 30-minute demand. What colors? 30-minute D. What color is a 30-minute D? Brown. I forget what I used to do. Or let's do orange. Yeah, we need this one, and we'll get a 15 and a 30-minute established. And that's a 1 hour as well. Levels on levels on levels. Big brother, small brother. This is good. This is good. And we can actually get rid of... let's do this first. 1 hour D. Now 1 hour D is legendary. I'll put some money on 1 hour D. For sure. "38 seconds left. It's not really forming. The 1 hour has formed. 30-minute. That 30-minute hasn't formed. That's the one I wanted, so we can bounce off here. Yeah, be safe. I know I could miss a move. I could miss $3,000 going up there, whatever, but I'm not taking it. Maybe on my personal I should take it on this pullback. That's what it's for, right? This is all for real. The 1 hour is fantastic. Now if we come and touch this, I will be partial to taking that long. Oh, there's still 4.5 minutes left for this. 5 minutes done, but yeah, so I need some consolidation in this next 5 minutes. I need it up here somewhere, and then I need it to come down. Cool. Alright, when something happens. Okay. Now we've got this 1 minute D right here. Obviously it's not original, but it's fresh. And we've had a rejection off that. So here I could have bought, or if we're just looking on 5 minute, which I think is wise, it'll make it a little less noisy. I should buy right now, right? That's a big rejection, and we closed. And this high is the next thing that we're gonna mess with. I think I should buy right now. I could only put it underneath. I mean, this is the nice big one. But I could only put it underneath this demand area here. It's a 15-minute. Yeah, I could only put it underneath that. I can't just do this. This is actual gambling. Long position. There. All the way down here, which is 89. 89 points. And there's the thing, the real place is here to buy. But this 1 minute is giving me pause because this is a lot of sudden momentum to the upside. And you do want to capitalize on this. It's not actually that far. 89 is not that bad. I don't know if we'll come and touch it again. We might blast through it. It'd be much better if it was there. And how big is this? This is 120. I mean, I don't love that, obviously. That will have to be all the way down here. Less position size. Yeah, we don't need this one. We do need this one though. We could even go here, so 100. But could I go that deep? No, I mean, it's the whole point is that it invalidates if this zone gets crossed as well. So I don't like that idea. See, on the 1 minute, leave it for noise, but I mean, it shouldn't go past halfway this. If we look at the 1 minute, it looks like we're coming back down to test, or we just have, what is that? Oh, that's good to know. Oh, that's not good to know. Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, 1 minute might be coming to touch it again, or that might be the higher low. This might still be the higher low, and then we go. Don't know. Okay, wait, relax. Wait. If it is coming off of this, I might want to aim for the opening range as my stop loss, or just underneath the opening range, meaning this low, or maybe even this low, for some extra protection. I would like it to come and touch this 5 minute demand. In fact, I'd like it to come and bounce off of this 1 minute demand, give me a good solid green candle that's not too big, and then I can enter with confidence. It's looking like, I mean, it just started. Let's see. It's looking like another bounce off. Yeah. It's a second bounce off, but it's a lower low, so not taking it. if I was betting on just this, it would be less than half of that. So I can go to even like 15 contracts, and just that little bit of a move would give me plenty return, which I'm pretty sure there will be another pullback if it touches it again. I don't want that kind of scalping nonsense though, you know. 5 points. Let's see. We take it here. I put it under there. It's only 32, which means I could do 50. I could do 20. It's 40 per contract per point. $40 per point. 5 months already 200. I mean, you know, there's something to be said about this. Big position size. You still have a, you know, $1,000 risk to make a few hundred. Isn't just not sustainable. It's just not sustainable. I know it's gonna go up there. I know it's gonna bounce off this and at least come and challenge this again. But it might come down here first. It's much more likely that I won't though. So I do get it, see? I do get it, but with just game theory, it made it lower low though. Just game theory, it doesn't make sense. $400 that move. That was $400. Just 2 times the points and times the contracts. So 20. Yeah, man. I had to redo the maths just to. Yeah, tempting that is. Scalping is very tempting. I think we're gonna come and touch this one. We're now trading inside this. This D's been violated. Look at that. That on like 20 contracts. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. 20 contracts. 700 something. 30 is the max, right? I'm not sure about this 1 minute stuff, man. I shouldn't be doing this. This is too like gambly. Yeah, I can feel the gambling. I don't like that shit. Alright, when something happens, let me get back to the workout. Okay, I think we're ready. This is gonna close in a minute. Although this is plenty for me, I think. It's just this high is the problem. So this last minute, do I want to wait? I should wait. Because it's only 5 minutes. I'm looking at it 5 minutes like a higher time frame now that I've been spending time in 1 minute the last few hours. So yeah, this could dump. Let's give this some time to form. If it forms like that, that's a fantastic rejection candle away from my 5 minute demand. Right after it's formed, it's beautiful. It's a great sign. And the volume's still okay, I think. Okay, 33, that was massive. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best. 30's up there. See, it's like half the volume already, man. That's it. I'm buying. Long position. Boom. Create limit order. Sorry. We take you down up to here. Create limit order. Market. $13. It's a big order, man. No. Oh, it's a little bit. Oh, I don't want to break the rules, man. I don't want there to be any issues. I have seen some horror stories. I've seen them about basically every single prop firm. Even though this one seems good, but I've seen a guy lose loads of profit because somebody else started trading on his Wi-Fi. I saw a guy lose a bunch of profit because he traded before the news. But even though the order was apparently in hours before the news, according to him. So yeah, for about 5 seconds there, I took more risk than I'm allowed to take. $50, and I've done 10 contracts, right? Is it 11 or 10? Yeah, 12. And it's, let's say 50 points times 2, 112. Fantastic. It's exactly 1200. Max risk. Max risk for today. Yeah, I have to cancel you, unfortunately. It's looking good so far. Came down and it's gone back up from there. It's looking good. And this area is obviously, there seems to be some supply there, but we just got it. You know, the last 10 minutes we've been here, and we've challenged it multiple times. So whatever orders are there are beginning to dwindle, as you can see. Any moment now we'll start blasting off. I'm confident with this one just because of market structure, I'd like to think. And this on the 15 minutes, we are flying. That was the consolidation area where I made a bit of money. If I held on, I would have held on. I wouldn't have been in this. But now we had the retracement. I'm buying under the retracement with enough of a buffer on a rejection. It's exactly where we need to be. On this rejection, the close of this candle, we bought. So I'm happy with the decision. Although I'm always a bit nervous after 12, and I don't know. I just feel a lot more secure just doing the breakout, just doing the orb and letting it play out. I had a winning day so far. Simple, easy, $300. Now let's see what happens. Now let's quickly just put it in. It's actually a better price right now. Buy by market. Where is it? There it is. We put it under where? Underwear. 212. Oh man, it's all the way up there. It's all the way up there. This is scary. Oh, I'm not loving this. The 5-minute demand is fresh enough, I think. We're counting on a break of this. If this high. This 1 minute is done for, right? This 1 minute is done. Yeah. Yeah, we had a real deep violation of it, and it went back up. The 1 minute is actually done. We're below that low anyway, so as a buffer, that's a big buffer. 8 points, not a big buffer. Oh, that's not good. Came lower than this. That's not good. That's really the target. Oh, I'm still recording. Yeah, now I'm just thinking. I'm just hoping, really. There's no thinking. I'm like willing it into profit. There's no real point of watching or recording this. I've got that said. I've got this. Let me finish the damn workout. All right. This is what happened. Came and stopped me out, and now it's likely going to go back up. And I cannot, I don't think. Let me check my dashboard. What? Minimum balance 47,917. Oh, so maybe daily drawdown isn't a thing? Where is it? So yeah, just to document my stupidity, this was a 15-minute supply zone. We can safely get rid of this daily demand zone. 15-minute demand zone, which I identified as the place I would like to come down to, right, for the retracement. I identified that, and then saw this 5-minute one form in front of my eyes, and I was like, oh, this is a good reason to enter. We've had this big rejection offer there. Didn't get a continuation, didn't get a green candle after that, but ended up entering right at the top and getting stopped out right at the bottom. Now it's come and touched this zone, 15-minute demand zone, which is a much stronger zone because it's 3 times stronger, basically, and makes a lot more sense to trust this as I initially analyzed. But I wanted to get in the trade. I had FOMO face. I turned a winning day into a losing day. Ideally, in fact, I would be looking at this 1 hour and 30-minute demand zone. That's the actual retracement that you want. Look, it's not much of a, on the lower time frame, I was looking at this like we've blasted off and I missed the big move. It's 140 points. It's 100 and something, 130 something points. This was not some massive move that I missed out on, that I needed that retracement. We moved up from my winning trade, we moved up freaking 81 points, man. And I'm desperately chasing the price because of that. We bounced off this multiple times, this level. We know that this is the level, right? We touched it once and went off. We know that this is the level. 30 minutes. Similarly, 30 minutes, you could argue that this is a zone as well, but it's not really. It's not really. It's covered by the 1 minute and the 15 minute. It's, I've got that indication there, but it's not really, because we had. Actually, it is. Yeah, rally base rally. This is a uncertain candle, but still. So now I'm in a position where I think I'm gonna try to take another trade because can't let it end like that. Is that smart to say? Is that smart to think? It's Friday. I know I'm gonna be thinking about this all weekend. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm making the decision with the wrong axiom. That 5 minute definitely wasn't enough, right? The 15 minute makes a little more sense. But the actual retracement is this. This is where I should be retracing. The 30 minute here does make sense. The 30 minute there does make sense. And what's the actual entry signal? I need to lock down the actual entry signal. So when you have a rejection and then a continuation close, so it's 10 minutes after that nonsense. And this is too manual, you know. I don't love this. Where did the 30-minute one go? This one, yeah. Let's see. 30-minute D. It's good D. It's good D. 30-minute D is good D. These guys trust their zones, man. They put limit orders in these zones. Yeah, I lost this as well, of course. It looks like a real rejection here, doesn't it? You fuck that off as well. That looks like a good rejection. I don't even know if I'm able to put in trades now. I've lost the daily amount. Oh yeah, we gotta be down there. I have lost the daily. Drawdown limit. Let me go and look. Let me do it. These ones do not disqualify your account if reached. That's what I wanted to read. I read something like that. Why am I here? Why did it bring me to this? Oh, that was annoying. The company has also introduced end of day drawdown for the Startup Plus account. Let's do that. What happens if you reach I heard something about a soft breach. Your trading will be paused for the remainder of the trading day. This means you won't be able to place any new trades. I can. Reaching daily drawdown limit does not disqualify your account. You can resume trading the next day and your account will reset to the normal trading conditions. You'll likely receive a notification. Nope. It's a good idea to review your trading activities and understand all that I don't know. Let me check my email. Didn't receive nothing. Yeah, this is the zone, man. If you're gonna do anything, you're gonna do it down here. Don't play these fucking games. Yeah? You don't need to be playing these games. Alright, I got my email up. Yeah, why not? No, I don't know. So, whatever. It didn't work out. We have to go. If it reaches down here, I will come back, but this was a wash. So far, my soirees into continuing supply-demand trading after the breakout have not been successful. The most simple answer is sticking to the breakout. Once you get a win, stop trading. The more tuned answer is that I have taken these trades on for stupid reasons. I took this trade based on a 5-minute demand zone inside a 1-hour supply zone. Imagine that. You dummy. Imagine that. So, that was a very stupid trade to take. even here is kind of stupid. It's a 30-minute demand zone. Let's make that blue as well, just so we know, just so we have some. Yeah. This doesn't make sense either. It might go up a little bit, you know. Might go up a bit, and I've been increasing my position size, which I'm not mad at. If it's a good trade to take, I should take maximum positions on it. Why wouldn't I? But these are not good trades to take. This demand on this shit. 5-minute demand, I'll never take a trade on again. That's silly. Silly 5-minute demand zone. And look, I've got 2 1-minute demand zones in here. I was trying to convince myself.
A TV station.
What? What just started playing? TV station. Yeah, it looks like it's coming up to this 30-minute demand zone. It means nothing to me until this one. Here I may take the trade, but if you come all the way down there from here, you might be breaking structure. You might be coming back down for the rest of the day. And with half the volume we had earlier, look at this, between 10 to 11, oh, I'm hungry, between 10 to 11, it's a lot more than this. You can see the numbers, you can see these numbers here. So I shall no longer trade today on this devastating loss. Devastating. Hurt my feelings, this loss. From being 650 up, now I'm like 670 down, 673 down, 672, 20 down. Just flipped it because of my impatient nonsense. So yeah, I've repeated some mistakes here today. The higher time frame for 5 and 15 minutes, it's not even 30 to be honest. It's an hour, 2 hour. That's the kind of shit that makes sense. 30 and it really doesn't, but we could stretch down to 30 for execution. That could be the lower time frame. 15 minute itself, only if it's covered like this. Look, the 15 minute, look, it's a great example. Sear this into your brain, stupid. It's a great example. This went through 10 points into it, and just approaching my 30-minute fuzzy line, it shot back up. So I'll tell you, look, and it's just hanging out inside the 15-minute demand zone right now without violently being pushed away, and seeing how it reacts to the 30 minutes. The 30-minute D. To win this challenge, you can go big. This is it. I think we're coming off it. So in this challenge, you can do large position sizes with no stupid risks. And this is not much as an opposing supply zone, a massive supply zone right above it, 1 hour. So we're gonna wait. We're not doing this. We're gonna wait. I know this is only the second challenge, and lots of people do, 5-10 challenges before they get funded, but I'm starting to consider getting way more risky in effects to try to get funded, but I've got to be consistent. I can just buy another challenge. This is a waste of time. To play devil's advocate, this is wasting my time. It's been 3 days on this one already, and we're not through, which is fine. The last one was like almost a month. I don't know, 15 trading days was it? Let me see. My first challenge was how many trading days? 9 trading days. Or 10 trading days when I was out. Over 1 week, 2 week, 2.5 weeks. Two and a half weeks for nothing. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I think being aggressive isn't bad, but I just need to lock down what I'm doing. Can't do it like this. Not like this. Today was funny. We created a 5-minute demand zone inside of a 1 hour supply zone to convince yourself to get into a trade. You can't do it like this. Cannot do it like this. So now this is more of a reason to get in, and yet I won't. You know why I won't? Because there's a big supply zone right there. Sure, we've gone into, and for sure we could go all the way up there again, make me a good bit of money, but I will not. We come all the way back down here, which formed this zone. I'll really look to get in. The 1 hour has been tested a bunch of times, but alright, what's going on? This is a different, there's some overlap here, but this is a different 30 minutes. 30 minutes here. And 1 hour takes this space, and 30 minutes also takes this space. Oh, so okay. And then, so they have been tested. I'm gonna pick that up. Anyway, why am I still recording this? Very disappointing. Won't be taking trades like this again. Tempted to set a rule. Should I not take any of these supply and demand trades after the breakout? Should the breakout be the end? I would have walked away today being a fourth of the way to my goal. Instead, now the goal has grown by 25% instead. I need to see the trade from yesterday as well. Let me look. This can be useful. This is the second. 3 trades. Let me see what I did on the first. Yeah, so I had 2 big wins. 766, 519. And then an 860 loss. So first one was breakout. Second one was a retest, I believe. I will watch the video again. And then I took another one. Was it a retest or was it a zone? Let's see. That is the second trade. Is this the second trade? Why my voice sounds so different? Oh, I think I'm just speaking faster. Oh, this doesn't work at all. Oh, this doesn't work at all. I've been uploading things at like double speed, 4 times the speed. Ace. $100. This is great. I don't know how much to break. Oh, I've got to fix this. Yeah. Just run that wick. I would have could have definitely cash it on 50 seconds, right? So, from here, something or something. This isn't really good. This wasn't good enough. This is how it wants to go. You can actually use it. Yeah, this is the level that I want to see broken in the eye, you know. And 4 contracts will be looking like that. 8. I've got to upload things at full speed, and then you can always do it in YouTube. This is a terrible mistake. I don't know what other ones are like this now. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's still really high pitch, even when I slow it down. So no. Okay. Well, I learned something. Low range. Second trade was off a 5-minute demand, and it worked. It's just to find a pullback, basically.
Yeah, I added, I added when, level. Yeah, I added when we broke the high. So took one trade when we broke out the range, took the other trade when we broke the nearest resistance to that. To that breakout.
Okay. I don't know if 5-minute demand zones factor into that. but sorry about that. I should have been sharing that screen. Yeah, I don't know if the 5-minute demand zone really factors in. It's more about breaking the local high and of course reaching the profit target. So I got close to the profit target, and then once I had no risk on that anymore, that's when I had it. So that was the second trade. How much was that worth? Yeah, not bad, man. 519. Did I just take it on the 5-minute demand? What was the plan here? What did I do? I took it on this, right? Yeah. I took it on this. So I didn't respect the supply zone is the real lesson here. And we had just broken a previous high. Or sort of. I'm trading above the previous high. Yeah, maybe the big lesson is to respect the zones on the other side. I don't think I even registered why this was blue, why this whole area was blue while I was doing that. So I need to wake up. It's blinded by greed and FOMO a little bit. Okay, lesson learned. I think I'm done for today. Yeah, price doesn't look good. It's about to be 2 p.m. as well. I'm done. Hasta luego.